you know, I truly believe that you are so close to a breakthrough. You've had your trials, your tribulations, your ups and downs, the different situations in your life where it was tough. You got down on yourself. Maybe it was the self-limitations, the self-limiting beliefs, outside influences, your family, your girlfriend, your buddies at school, whatever the case may be, your coworkers, and it's been tough. You know, you've sat in reflection and you've thought about all the difficult times you've had, the traumas, and the things you've had to overcome and go through, and you're starting to realize that it's time to it's time to upgrade. It's time to level up. It's time to get out of this zone, this space, this frequency that you've been in, right? And just know that it's going to come soon. Just know that all the work you've been putting in recently, all the things you've been focused on, you've been cutting out on, the negativity, the way that you talk, your verbiage, your grammar, your vocabulary. You've been improving your body language, your subconscious cues, your social cues, all these things are super important. You've been locked into the gym. You've been focused on your diet. You've been improving your calorie intake. You've been going to the gym more often. You've been more consistent. You've been more organized in the mornings. You started your day more prosperous and in a way that's more in tune with the places that you want to go. And this is so important when you're about to have that breakthrough. You're shedding an old skin. You're, so to speak, the phoenix that is engulfed in its own ashes in the flames, and you're reborn in the ashes, right? This is your rebirth. This is you going into that cocoon and coming out a whole different type of animal. You know what I'm saying? And this is the time where you really have to lock in because you're right there. You're right there. The wall is there. It's big. It's tall. You don't know what's on the other side. It's kind of scary. It's kind of, a little bit of fear in there. I'm not really sure of where you're going, but you know that you're making progress. You can feel the energy. You can feel, you know, that what you're doing is right. You just feel it on the inside. You have that gut feeling. We've all had that time in our life where we were locked in for a little bit. We were focused. We were, handling our business, and we just lost it. But we had that taste of like, man, like I know this is possible for me. I know I can accomplish this. I know I can do this. I know these dreams that I was having when I was a kid, when I was a young boy, they're possible and I can do this. I could achieve these goals regardless of what other people have said. And you just got to rekindle that flame. You got to find that mindset again. And you really have to lock in right now. You got to lock in. You know, adult videos. You got to stay off the adult videos. You got to harness your sexual energy. You got to stop hanging out with the wrong crowd, going out to the wrong crowd. You gotta watch the drinking. You gotta watch the smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, vaping. You gotta watch the food you put into your body. You can't be eating so much sugar, greasy, fast foods, things like that. You gotta take care of your mental health. You gotta wake up, have a good morning routine. You gotta go outside, go on a hike, right? Go on a hike, get out in nature, get some sunlight, get some fresh air. There's so many things that you can be doing for yourself that will put you in a better mindset and a better vibration and frequency that you're kind of neglecting right now. And you know you're neglecting it because you've been doing it for a long time and you've done it in the past. You've done these things in the past and you knew that they were beneficial to you, right? But there's so many distractions out there. There's so many things that take us away from what we need to do. There's so many outside influences that kind of take us away. And I've been there before, of course. And we get into these down places and it feels like we fell into a hole, right? And we look up and we're like, man, like I used to be, you know, in even better shape. I used to be taking care of this, taking care of that, financially this way, financially that way. My relationships were like this, and I just felt this level of confidence and everything like that. And then you kind of lost it. You kind of lost your way, kind of fell off your path a little bit, but it's all right. It's all right, because it's going to happen again in the future. There's going to be new problems, new situations, but right now you have the opportunity to start building those habits, following those principles, building that character, having that level of discipline, so when those situations in the future do arise, you're going to be ready to tackle those things head on and not fall as far low than you have previously in your lifetime. You're not going to be a victim. You're gonna be more of, you know, someone that is able to take charge and get things done regardless of how they feel. You know, you're not just gonna react to things and just throw a pity party, you know, feel down on yourself, give up, fall back into low habits, you know. So just just rekindle that flame. Remember that you have that fire in you always. And it's never gonna be fully extinguished, but you can dampen it yourself, right? You can never no one can ever take your power and your will away from you, but you can to yourself kind of put a shield over yourself. You can cover up your power. You can hide it from the world. You can be vulnerable inside and just be afraid and not allow your light to shine brightly, right? So you got to fix that. You got to be able to release that energy within, right? Have that influence on the world. Wake up and do those daring things that you've been putting off for a long time. Understand and realize that you can accomplish your goals no matter what. No matter the situations, no matter what people say, you have the opportunity because you're watching this video right now. And if you are and you resonate with this, I know in my heart that you, in your heart, are ready to evolve and go to the next level. So please do these things. Listen to your body, listen to yourself, follow your dreams, follow your goals. Don't give up. Set good habits. Set some boundaries for yourself that you're not going to give in to these certain things, right? These vices that you've been having for so long. You're going to start to get rid of them bit by bit. Not all at once. Not all at once. Let's be real. There's so much things that we struggle with, right? You can't get rid of all of it in one day, right? We got to be real. But you can today, or whenever you watch this video, start cracking down on these things and bring it back and start to improve and grow, right? So I appreciate you watching this video. If there's anything you want to talk about specifically, just let me know in the comments, or you can hit me up on Instagram in the DM or whatever. But please, you know, feel free to communicate with me. I'm all ears. You can book a consultation with me for free. I won't charge you anything. We'll just sit down and have a conversation, all right? Because I want you to grow, and I know that helping you grow is going to help me grow. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one.